Alright, so a lot of people have asked me, LogicBlade, how do you make your thumbnails? Can you show me how to make a thumbnail? So I've decided, instead of explaining to every single person how to do it, I'm going to make a little video on how I usually go through making one of my thumbnails. So usually I have the video already rendered, but I forgot to do that and it takes like 20 minutes, so basically I'm going to go through this video I have here, and I'm going to go in and choose a moment that I kind of like, but I'm basically just going to go through here and choose a frame that maybe like something where I have I'm comboing somebody or something. Basically choose a frame like that, so I'm going to go in and get to that part. Alright, so I've chosen this screenshot here just because it has a player in it and it'll work. So I'm gonna full screen this. Then I'm gonna go Control-Shift-S to take a windowed snip or something. Just do the whole window, and that's that. I don't need my editing software open. Now I'm gonna go into here, save it. So I'm just gonna go save that. And then go on and open it up in my editing software. Alright, so now I've got this in my editing, or not my editing, well yeah, it is an editing software. I have it in paint.net. It's free, you should download it. I'll put the link to it in the description in case you do want it. I would highly recommend it because it's kind of like Photoshop. It's that kind of thing, but it's free. Now I'm just gonna go in, and I already have some things set up here. Let's see, I will take, here, that can be funny. I'll take the sunburst thing, and it's pretty much all I'm going to take for now. I'll just open those up, and just so I have those. Now the first thing I usually do for these is I'm just going to go resize, no, not resize, canvas size. Just going in, I think for this 90% should be good. Zooming in, maybe a little to the, here top left, just to kind of get what I actually want to capture here. Next, I'm just going to duplicate that layer, deselect the bottom one. Now, in here, here's the hard part. What I do, I'm going to duplicate it again. You'll see why later. And I want to get that player on a separate layer. So what I have to go through, this is the worst part. I'm going to start out by just kind of like cropping it, just so I have this thing to work with. So that's kind of where he is. Now I have to go through and you can use the magic select tool, just kind of try to get it so, you know, basically you want to separate him from the rest of the image. Alright, so it's not the best job. You don't really need to get it perfect, but this is pretty good. So we've got that separated. Now what I do, I'm going to get the background back, and I'm going to go in here, and what I'm actually going to do is duplicate the, oh wait, no, not duplicate it yet. I'm going to go into image, or not image, adjustments, no, effects, object, outline object. Now, this is an extension I have. If I can find it, I'll try to link in the description. I need to get the link for it. It's free, obviously. So I'm just going to outline object, and I'm just going to go for a white, maybe a 4, maybe a 5. Yeah, I'll go for 5, softness down to 0, have that white, and then outline it. Now I'm going to go in, select that white, Control X, new layer, or not copy, new layer, put it right below the player, paste it, just have it back. Now I'm going to go and do another, so outline the outline in whatever color I want. So I'll do, what would kind of go, I guess I'll do a bright color, maybe I'll do like a teal, or a, I don't know, this is just whatever. There's a lot of colors here, so I'm trying to get something to contrast. I'll do a lightish blue, sure. Now I'm just gonna hit OK there. Look at that. And now what I do, I go into Effects, Blur, Gaussian blur, I think. I don't know how to say that. Bump the radius up to, I normally do like 5. And then just slap on a quick photo, glow, just bump up the radius. Okay, just a bit of a glow. Now you've got that, I don't know, this cool looking outline. Now, the reason here, let me just hide all this. Now, the reason I have this other layer here, let me just read that, is for this the block's right there, so I'm actually going to make a whole nother layer, and I want to get that block. I want to give that an outline. So I'm just going to go through, do the same thing, kind of select, actually for this one, since this is all one color pretty much, I think I can just select the wool. This is going to be a little tricky. I think I can do that. Oh, what did I do? Hold on, let me just undo that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna select this add thing, so I can basically select this area, select that, and that. So I'll get rid of that little spot. Just go in and kind of just select that. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just gonna, for this main area, I'm just gonna go with the selector tool. I don't want any gaps in the wool. I don't think that'll turn out too well. That's pretty good. And here I can just also go in with the subtract and just trim off those little annoying bits. Now that I have that, I can actually go, let's see, edit, invert selection, delete, and now I've got that block separate. Now I can just do the same exact steps where, here I'll show the background again, same exact steps, go into object, outline object, go in white, there we go, magic select, select that, Control X, new layer, put it below, Control V, do a outline object on that guy, which I'll make this, I made the other one like a light blue, so maybe I'll make this, maybe I'll make it like a green, sure, and actually I don't know why, here I'll unhide that stuff. So now we can take, I actually do want to move the wool layers all the way up, like on top of everything, so that it's like the block isn't under the player. I think you will get it. So now I've got this, you know, it's pretty nice looking, but one thing I do go and do, I go to the background, adjustments, hue saturation, just bring it down. I usually do about 50, just kind of emphasize those guys, and sometimes I even go in and do about 10 of a blur to really make sure it's like the background's kind of the background. And now that's most of it done. Now another thing I'll do is I'll go in, add a new layer right above the background layer, effects, render, borders and shapes. I'll set that to like white, and now just put that about I think 50 is pretty nice. I do want it, you know, kind of nice and thick, and I'll take that. Now I'm not actually going to use that. All I'm going to do is select it, then go ahead and delete the layer. Actually, I'm going to duplicate the background right now. Now I'm just going to go onto the background, go onto the, I'll just do the front one, and now, wait, yeah, I'll go to the front one. This is kind of all over the place, but it kind of shows, you know, you probably aren't going to make the exact thumbnails I am. Just going to go to that front background layer, actually invert selection, could have done that first, but yeah, do that, just delete it. Nothing's going to happen, but what I am going to do, go to the background layer that's all the way in the back, adjustments, oh wait, no, effects, photo, glow, take the radius all, oh, I did the wrong layer, never mind, do the one in the front, photo, glow, bring the radius all the way down, brightness, actually I'll leave that, I can do a, oh, did not mean to do that, I'm actually going to do that one more time, just to get nice and bright, you know, kind of contrast with everything. And now I'm going to duplicate that, go to the one behind it, adjustments, hue saturation, make it black, then go to blurs, and blur it to about, I think 100. I can duplicate that layer to make it a little darker, and now as you can see, it kind of makes this part pop out and kind of looks separate. I think it looks really nice. Oh, and one thing I did forget, well, not one. I'm gonna go in and actually grab this little sunburst, go to the layer behind, right in front of the background. I Control V, and bring that there, kind of maybe do that, stretch it a bit, and just make it very nice looking, kind of like that. And I'll make it, don't want to do that. Let's see, what color? I think this is going to be a very colorful thumbnail, but you know, it fits with the game mode. Maybe I'll make it like a yellowish, kind of like that. Sure, do that. And actually, I'm going to add a bit of a blur on it, not that strong, more like 5. Now I'm doing that just, I think the blur looks kind of nice, and because when I stretched it out, it got like kind of pixely, and the blur just smooths it out, you know. Now one more thing I will do, I'm gonna go in front of everything actually. I can close that and grab this little laser eye, and it's very high res, wow. And just be kind of funny, put one there, and actually let me just get that there, make a new layer and put the second one down. I probably, wait, should probably actually do that. Let me copy that one, then make a new layer and drag it. Yeah, kind of like that. It's you know, it's funny looking. That is my content, you know. It's supposed to be just nice and funny. Even though you can't see the eye, you know, it's kind of there. I think that looks pretty cool. What I sometimes like to do, text, I have, you can either use, where is it? I have a, Minecraft font downloaded, or you know, another font, and just do a little, like, I don't know, Block Sim was just a funny game, so how about we just put a LOL there. Just move it or rotate it, just kind of put that there. Just to be funny, you know. And I think that's looking like a very funny looking thumbnail. And now I just do Control Shift F, and it compresses all those things. Now I can save it. Okay. And now we have our beautiful thumbnail. Isn't that amazing?